Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.
Okay, so we are checking the answer for the unit 18. Okay, so guys, I'm going to just read the answer because we don't have enough time today. So guys, the first paragraph, the first sentence is Total made Spider take off his coat and Spider floated back up. What? No, sorry. Greedy Spider didn't want to share his food with Total, who visited at dinner time. Oh my god. And the second sentence is Total decided to pay Spider back, so he invited Spider for dinner.
Spider sent Spider to the
Spider sent Total to the stream to wash his feet and ate the whole meal.
Calm down.
And third sentence is Total decided to pay Spider back, so he invited Spider for dinner. And the fourth sentence is Spider sank to Total's underwater house by putting rocks in his coat pockets. And the last one is Total made Spider take off his coat and Spider floated back up, right? Next one. Okay, guys, first blank, dinner time. End 30. Gone, bottom, light, pocket, floated. Okay? And review the keywords. Number 1, unfortunately, we missed our train. Number 2, the greedy boy took all the candy. Number 3, the hikers walked along the path. Number 3, hiker walked. Number 4, heavy rocks sink quickly in the water. And number 5, the guests were served tea and cookies. And number 6, it is rude to talk with food in your mouth. And number 7, please share your toys with the other kids. And the workbook. Okay, so number 8, number 1, 37.
Thank you.
It's very rude to yell at someone when you get angry. Number 2, the restaurant always serves you salad with your meal. Number 3, the greedy king wants to have more power and money. Number 4, this pizza is so big, let's share it with some other people. And number 1, Ellie, it's okay? Please try just one little bite. Number 2, Kevin is very polite. Number 3, they didn't plan to meet. They just happened.
Imagine. Yeah, imagine. What happened?
Like, happened to meet each other, it means actually they didn't make any plan, but they just met accidentally. Imagine is dreaming something. Number 3 answer is number C. Happen to see each other is originally they didn't plan to meet each other, but they could see each other. So number C is the answer. Okay, and number 1, this is the path. Okay, so what is similar word, Ellie? Trail. Oh, so that's why, Ellie, you wrote the trail on the paper. Actually, that is correct one. Good job, though. And number 2 answer is top. The opposite word of bottom is top. Okay, and number 1, without his jacket, he couldn't study and stay for dinner. And number 2, he decided to pay Spider back for what Spider had done to him. Number 3, Turtle said that in his country, it was rude to wear your coat at the dinner table. And number 4, he filled his coat pocket with the rocks to make himself heavier. Okay? Ellie, do you need some help?
No.
Okay, good. And unstaple the sentences. didn't do this part? Sam. Guys, number 1. Turtle happened to visit spider at dinner time. Okay. Number 2. He sent turtle to the stream to wash his feet. Sent turtle to the stream to wash his feet. Number 3. Turtle came back a few minutes later. Turtle came back a few minutes later. Number 4. Turtle walked on the grass to keep his feet clean. Turtle walked on the grass to keep his feet clean. And guys, quickly move on to the unit 19, air density, the home run helper. Wow. Yeah, vocabulary list.
Teacher,
Uh-huh.
you didn't check the
MVA.
yeah.
I will. Air density. Okay. So, Ellie, what is the first one? First word?
Swing.
Yes, swing. Guys, what is swing? When you go to playground, you can see the swing, right? Swing is moving something back and forth. Is a swing. Moving something back and forth is a swing. And number 2, Dorothy, what is number 2?
Depend on.
Depend on. Not happen unless something else happens. Like, what does that mean?
Like a mistake?
Oh, not a mistake. Guys, okay, how can I explain the thing? Guys, something, like when you wait for the taxi light, what light you need to cross the road? Red light or green light? Okay, so guys, when you cross the road, when the green light turn on, you cross the road, right? So if you cross the road when the green light is on, it's safe, right? But guys, think about it. When you cross the road when the light is red light, how about it? It's very dangerous, right? So in that case, you can hit by a car, right? And there will be a car accident. Okay? So guys, the thing, situation is it depends on how you act. Okay? Can you imagine? Can you understand? Something is it depends on how you act. When you cross road on the green light, it's very safe, right? But when you cross the road on the red light, it's dangerous. So you can make yourself dangerous or safe. Depends on you.
Choice?
It's kind of choice. Okay? Depend on. Do not happen unless something else happens. You can understand best? Okay.
Like this? But that's okay with this. I can search on
Yeah, that's right. Could you share it? Can you understand it? Everything is up to me. Okay? Everything is up to me. Is it depend on something? Okay. And number 3 is density. Density is like circle how much something is. Density is how much of something is. And number 4, particle is a very small piece.
like a crumb.
Yes, like crumbs. And number 5, resistance is a force that slow movement. Okay, so guys, think about it. When you go to swimming pool and when you are inside in the swimming pool, can you run fast in the swimming pool? You can't because of the water, right? Oh yeah, so that's the thing is like a water resistance. Okay, resistance is the force that cannot you move slow, fast, move fast.
Like a 작용?
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Great. Good job. Okay. Resistance is of course a slow movement. So like when you are in the swimming pool. And number 6, travel is move from one place to another. Okay. And guys, number 7, encounter, circle, meet suddenly. Encounter is happen to meet somebody. There's no plan, but meet somebody is encounter.
Suddenly?
Yeah, suddenly. Actually, think about it. Like Dorothy, Sam, you okay? I was surprised. Okay, so when Dorothy, she goes to school. But at school, Dorothy meets Julie teacher. Like this. Okay? Dorothy encountered Julie teacher by just this suddenly is encounter. Okay? And allow is make it possible or something happen. Allow to do something. And generally it means many cases. Generally many cases. And stadium. Oh, guys, stadium is like Olympic 경기장. Stadium is a large building with many rows of seats around the field in the center, like Olympic Stadium, or baseball stadium, or soccer stadium, football stadium. Okay, so big building. And number 11 is only a little bit. And humid is having a lot of water in the air, humid. So like in the rainy day, it's humid, right? So in the air, there's water in the air, right?
Generally.
Generally, something happens many times, many cases.
Usually.
Usually, yes, often or usually. Okay, so guys, bring up the student book and to the book page 155. 115. Here. Do the keywords. Very smaller, like crumbs. Particle.
I like baseball.
Okay, guys, so what is the answer? A very small piece, T, right? Of course, the slow movement, G, move something back and forth, A, having a lot of water in the air, C, meet suddenly or unexpectedly, F, move from one place to another, D, how much of something is in one place, E. Okay. Air density, the home run helper. Oh, I didn't know that. A baseball player swings his bat and hits the ball. How far will it go? Would it be a home run? That depends on many different things, but one of them is air density. What is air density? particles. When these particles are close together, the air has a higher density. When they are far apart, the air has a lower density. As a baseball moves through the air, it hits these particles like a person trying to walk through a crowded room. This is called air resistance. I circle here. Air resistance.
Teacher,
Uh-huh.
density is zero.
Yes.
Wow.
And it slows the ball down. So, when the air density is high, the ball doesn't travel as far. In high places, the air has a lower density. Higher temperatures also make the air less dense. Lower air density means the air particles are more spread out. When flying through them, the baseball encounters less air resistance, allowing it to travel farther. That's why there are generally more home runs at baseball stadiums in high areas and on hot days. High humidity also makes the air have a slightly lower density. Humidity is the amount of water in the air. However, baseballs don't actually travel farther on humid days. This is because water makes the ball heavier, which slows it down. It's a very difficult one. It's about science, okay? Guys, read the text one more time by yourself. Right now. Read the passage one more time.
And to next week.
But you know the time is so up, so read the passage right now. Oh, no singing.
I like this one, but this is so hard. Teacher, so in hot day, the ball can go forward.
Yeah.
Go forward.
Can't go further because of the humidity. There is water particle in the air.
Hot day. When the
Okay, guys. So just to close the book. Close the book, time is up. So write the homework. Oh, yes. Guys, at home, read the book one more time. Read the passage one more time. Actually, we didn't have enough time to read through the book. Yes, this is Friday.
Okay.
Yep. So due date is this Friday. So this Friday is 17th, right?
Yes.
Yes, 17th. This Friday. Guys, vocabulary test unit 19 and 16.
Teacher and Maria and what is all there.
Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.